want to show you a two-step process to help you increase your credit score like this, like this, like this. So you can leverage your credit so it can bring you income just like this, like this, like this. So sit back, relax, grab a pen, get something to drink. We're going to get straight into it. So in order to do this, right, first things first, what we want to do, of course, is get access to our report, right? Now, if you don't have access to a report, I'll have the link in the description and the link pinned to the comments to get you a dollar trial to get access to your report, right? The reason why you want to get access to the report because it lays out everything that you need, the details to be able to leverage to knock the credit bureaus out. So once we get access to this report, right, now what you want to do is go to this place right here, right? Leverage AI to help you, right? Because we don't got time to learn all these laws, all these different things. We can leverage this system that is there to help us create specific letters, specific details, specific things to help you remove those negative accounts from your report, right? And I'm basically going to give you the prompt, right, to actually use to help you create this specific letter, right? Now, it's going to be really detailed as possible. This thing isn't perfect. So if you do see some accounts that are not added, right, just let it, or let the AI function know that, hey, add this other account or add this specific account, right? Just giving that warning out there. But once you have your report and you download it, save it to your computer. Now, once you save it to your computer or save it to your phone, now you can generate this specific letter or using this specific prompt, right? And as you can see, you're going to pull your report, attach it. You're going to leverage the attachment, and then you'll upload the file. And then from there, once you have the file uploaded, now you're going to use this specific prompt, right? As you can see right here, based on this credit report, please generate 3 professional dispute letters addressing to each to a credit bureau, right? TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And based on a consumer's credit report, the letter should be dated as, of course, today's date. Include the bureau's address at the top of and my address, right? Reference violations of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? Specifically 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB S-2 I-5, and request the deletion disputed items per 15 U.S.C. 1681 I-5, right? List disputed items from the credit report organized by category, personal information, accounts, details for each credit bureau, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. For each disputed item, include these specific codes, right? Because we leverage in Metro 2. Specific details, address, number, date of birth, balance, all this specific thing. A statement explaining why the item is inaccurate, right? Maximum possible accuracy, the open date last active is inaccurate. A request deletion, the item due to violation of this specific problem. Number 6, right? For inquiries, specifically the creditor name, date of inquiry, and things like that lacks permissible purpose. Cited 15 U.S.C. 1681B, right? Format the letter with clear tables for each category, similar to the provided document showing discrepancies across the credit bureaus, right? Include comments or remarks from the credit bureaus, right? And end with the closing statement, sincerely, consumer's name. Use the consumer's name and personal details provided, consumer name, whatever. Assume the credit bureau's report contains professional information, whatever the case may be, right? How to read over it really quick. I'm gonna have it pinned to the description so you can grab it. And then from there, what you want to do is just click on this, right? And then from there, what it's gonna do is generate a specific letter based off of your credit report. Now, what you want to do, right, is it's gonna create a specific letter, and as you can see right here, you can fix it up a little bit, but it has today's date, TransUnion. You're going to have your address, right? You can change it up to a little bit. And then the subject, disputed of inaccurate information on credit report reference number is going to be based off of your credit report number. And then their TransUnion, right? I'm writing to formally dispute inaccurate information on my credit report dated April 16, 2025, pursuant to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, specifically 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB S-2 I-5. I request the immediate investigation and deletion of the disputed items listed below, as they fail to meet accuracy standards required by law. Failure to comply may constitute a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and I reserve the right to pursue legal remedies. Below, I have organized the disputed items by category, personal information accounts, inquiries, and detailed discrepancies for TransUnion. Each item includes specific violation, reason for accuracy, and request for deletion per 15 U.S.C. 1681 I-5. disputed personal information, right? So as you can see, the disputed personal information is going to have description, foreign name, previous address, the details, right? And it's probably going to be blurred out, but you're going to have your personal information. Reason for dispute is going to be basically based off of the law 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB, because it's supposed to be accurate when it comes to your personal information, and request for deletion to get the personal information removed, right? We're doing three things at once, right? So now that you have your personal information, let me show you how to do the accounts, right? Well, it's going to show you the accounts. So as you can see right here, disputed accounts, right? So you're going to have the creditor's name, right? So capital one, here's an example. It's going to have the account number, open date, last active balance, Transunion, reason for dispute, right? And then the open date, date last active is inaccurate, as account was closed, this, right? Request deletion of this for violation of 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB, right? So it's going to list out all your accounts, as you can see right here. So as you can see right here, the same thing is going to break down every single account on your report, right? So every negative item on your report is going to break it down. Now, if you look at your report and you see some items not listed that are negative, make sure you add those accounts on here as well. So like I said before, it's not perfect, but what you want to do is leverage the tool to help you create a specific letter that's based off of what you have going on, right? And then from there, you can list out another account, right? And then also it's going to create the inquiries based off of your report according to permissible purpose. And then from there, what we want to do is it's going to have the inquiry's name and things like that, right? So like permissible purpose, and then comments, and then you can change this. You can change that up. So once you send this letter off, hold on, I have three forms: driver's license, proof of residency, and a picture of your social security card, and send it certified to the credit bureaus, and wait 35 days, right? 30 days for them to complete the investigation, because they have 30 days, and 5 days to mail that investigation back to you, right? And sometimes it might happen faster than that. But I'm giving you the requirements based off of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? What's going to happen is you send that to Experian, you send that to Transunion, you send that to Equifax. Some of your stuff will come back verified, right? Or updated or modified. Some of those things will happen, okay? Just letting you know, everything isn't 100% guaranteed. When you send a letter showing the discrepancy, showing all the things that's wrong with your credit report, it doesn't mean that, hey, it's going to automatically come off, because Experian, Transunion, and Equifax, like I said, like to play crazy, right? And as you saw, you laid out the details, you laid out everything that's wrong, but they like to play crazy. So what you want to do is, once your accounts come back, you can actually leverage the AI function and compare reports, download both reports and see if they actually modify or change anything, all right? Pretty sure they didn't. So the ones that they didn't, quote unquote, they say they verified. Now what you want to do is leverage this tool right here. And what we want to do is, let me show you what I'm talking about. Leverage this website right here, CFPB, right? So what we want to do is leverage the CFPB to have, now, the CFPB isn't 100% guarantee, but we're going to leverage the CFPB two-step process, leverage the CFPB when the stuff come back verified, all right? So from there, what we're going to do is just click on credit reporting, and then scroll all the way down, click on credit reporting again, and click on next, okay? And as this waits, and you see there's other things that you can leverage the CFPB for, but what we want to do is problem with company's investigation into an existing problem, right? Because it's a problem that we have on our report, it's still continuous showing. So which best describes your problem? Investigation took more than 30 days. I should create a video stating that when investigation take more than 30 days, all right? Was not notified of investigation status. The investigation did not fix the error on your report, right? This is the one we're going to leverage, all right? So from there, what we want to do is, have you already tried to fix this problem with the company? Either yes or no, right? So yes, you already tried to fix this problem. Did you request information from the company? Yes. What information did you request? You requested for them to investigate the completeness and accuracy according to the law, right? And remove the items off of your report. Did the company provide you with this information? No, right? Then from there, what we want to do is just click on next. Now, as you can see, what happened. So instead of using this, what you can do is So now what we want to do, right, is leverage this right here. Can you create a CFPB complaint because some of my accounts came back verified, but according to 15 USC 1681 I5, they're supposed to do this. And what I did was grab the specific law, right? So I grabbed the specific law 16 I5A, the first part of it, and then from there I grabbed the specific law. And then from there, what we want to do is let it do its thing, right? So from there, it's going to generate a request. Now what you want to do is once you create a complaint, right, you just want to grab the things that you need, right? So I'm filing this complaint against Transunion Equifax failure to comply with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? Reference this. And then what we want to do is just grab all this, the background, the details of the complaint. And then what we want to do is leverage this right here. Harm caused, right? The SPR failed to delete or modify these accounts unverified has been lowered my credit score or caused financial distress due to denied credit application, forced me to spend significant time and resources disputing these errors, right? And in relief request, I would say delete account from my credit report according to 15 USC 1681 I5, right? So just copy that and then paste it right here. So harm caused, all right, I request the CFPB delete accounts for violation of 15, or I request delete accounts for violation of 15 USC 1681 I5, right? As you can see right here. And then from there, you want to attach the document, attach the letter that you sent to the credit bureaus, right? So upload the file. And then from there, what we want to do is just click on next, right? Now, what company should this complaint be about? So what we want to do is click on, just look for the company's name, look for Experian, social name as a pair, date of birth. And then do you want to complain with another company, either yes or no? You want to put all three, right? Experian, Transunion, Equifax. Now what you want to do is, of course, click on next. And then on the next, you just want to verify everything, make sure everything's good to go. Then click on submit. Now once you click on submit, Experian, Transunion, Equifax have 15 days to respond back. Now what they're going to ask for is additional time, 60 days to be exact, most of the time, right? But it's not going to take them 60 days to actually do what they need to do. But just be patient, continue checking in. It usually takes them about 30 days. And what you should see is deletions off your report. Now, like I said before, it isn't 100% guaranteed when it comes to the CFPB, but it should increase your chances of getting multiple deletions off your report, all right? Now, I want to let you know this. You don't need all three credit scores to be perfect, right? You just need to have one specific credit score to be perfect, because you can leverage that one specific credit score to get access to the things that you need. But make sure you have a plan when it comes to this, right? So if you're looking to, let's just say, invest in real estate, make sure you have a plan that I'm going to use these funds to put a down payment on a property, or I'm going to buy a fleet of cars, or I'm going to do box trucks. You don't need all three credit scores to get access to funding, because there are banks that only pull from specific credit bureaus, right? You can get access to the funds that you need once you have one of your credit scores up, right? And once you get the deletions, right, you need to also focus on the utilization, because that's 30% of your credit score, right? Understand that as well. Just giving y'all everything that you need so you can make the best decision when it comes to your credit and leverage your credit to make you money, all right? So if you have any specific questions, drop it in the comments. I got you.